Namaste. My name is Kim Dost. I'm a psychic medium, and I thought I would put like a video journal of my Ascension symptoms out there for people who are unable to talk to a light worker or a psychic medium or anybody. So I figured I'd do this and hope it can help other people that are going through some of the same symptoms. What I'm going through is a lot of trembling, especially at night with the ringing in my ears. I have a knee that needs to be redone, and I know that Spirit's been working on my leg. It'll just start shaking for 15-20 minutes. And then sometimes my body, I'll shiver. Not that I'm cold, but it's that kind of shivery cold. That is part of the DNA being installed, so to speak, with a higher DNA code. Our bodies are they are becoming more luminous, and sometimes it's a little challenging for our vessels to go through something like that. A lot of ringing in the ears, a lot of neck pain and shoulder pain is also another clear sign of Ascension symptoms. A lot of people are going through a lot of releasing, which means a lot of crying, a lot of anger, just bursts of all kinds of different things of emotions. And again, that's part of the Ascension symptoms of your meat suit is releasing old paradigm thinking, a lot of thinking that's from the 3D world of ego, of victim, controller, fixer, things like that. So when you go through these ascensions, it's really about you shedding your old skin and you growing like a new skin, which means to be more authentic. Being more authentic means peace and harmony, living in Namaste. Namaste is my soul and your soul are one. And live in gratitude. In the Namaste world, you can find the Ascension symptoms are going to be so much easier for you if you can get into that now, if you can get into that presence of being in the now, being grateful, noticing the signs of your higher self, communicating to you in a way, and it's not in your mind. Remember, this is your mind. This is part of your meat suit. So your meat suit basically is going to direct you in different ways. Being authentic means being in silence. You will get messages in different ways rather than voices telling you or your thoughts telling you what to do. I highly recommend that if you can get rid of like a TV for a day, no phone, no radio, in complete silence. I did this a couple weeks ago and it was amazing. The more you're silent, the more you become more authentic. It's very easy for us to stay in a very busy life, and it doesn't have to be that way. You are in charge of your own movie. This is a movie that you're here to play. You are the director, you're the star, you're the writer, you're the producer, and you don't want to stay in a horror movie or a drama movie too long. Just know that we are here to experience. Our soul needs to experience the things that we've experienced, but it doesn't have to stay for a very long time. Years, months, decades. People are either fighting from each other or they get into the drama. It doesn't have to stay that way. What I've learned in my journey is that everybody who has been sent to me and put in front of my path from Spirit, God, universe, however way you want to say it, is that they are here to teach us to learn things. It doesn't have to be a very long lesson. It could be a lesson of just acknowledging now, okay, now I understand why this person was in my life and why there's a discord, or why this person is like my soulmate, like having a really good time with, and sometimes they might just fall off, meaning that there might be doors closing of people that used to be in your life, and they seem to be falling off your Facebook or things like that. Could be family, could be anybody. Please don't take this personal. It's all about the journey of learning from the other person that they brought to you and is it what you brought to them. Always live in love. That's your authentic self. Your authentic self doesn't judge. Your ego sure does. Your ego likes to have fun with that. And a lot of people confuse the judging part as who you are. And in fact, that's not who you are at all. You are a beautiful soul. You are God's hands. You are His love. You are the light. And the meat suit with all these egos can kind of interfere with that sometimes, and it can be quite confusing. So getting to know your authentic self is silence. It all possible. Even if you can just start a 10-minute meditation, just with nobody around you, that is a great start. Know that you are the director and the star of your own movie. So you can play it out however way you want to play it out, however way your soul wants to play it out. But it doesn't always have to stay there. Always change chapters. There's always another chapter coming. So again, when you see doors closing from people that were around you, it's okay to let them go. And when you do let them go with love and respect and in a namaste type of feeling, because it's good for you and it's good for that other person, and it's really actually good for everybody, because we are all one with everybody. And it's kind of like the nicer you are, the world goes more forward into ascension. So I hope that kind of made sense to you. Some other signs, I've been kind of dizzy. I've been kind of going in and out of different dimensions, and that's a challenge. That's a challenge. 3D, 4D, going to 5D. Really quickly, 5D is all about manifesting your dreams. Okay, so in saying that, you have to have a clean mind before you can go into a 5D world. 5D is all about quick manifesting. Manifest this, manifest that, and that it really is true. You are the magician, actually. But imagine going into the 5D world, going from the 3D or the 4D, when your mind is still very busy and doesn't have some really pure thoughts. Again, that's not you. It's just your mind. But going into the fifth dimension, it's like that. If you think of something, you're going to get it just like that. So it is in increments. Mother Earth is also evolving, and we all seem to evolve in our own way. It could be in small increments. It could be a week that maybe you're feeling very tired, or sometimes you can even feel confused. I know that I'm going into a lot of more daydreaming. I'll just be talking and I'm like, and it's like, gotta wake up from that. So actually this is a really good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of you transiting, going into another new dimension. A lot of dreaming going on, a lot of multi-dimensional lives are coming forward now into your dreams, and like your husband could be playing your uncle, or you can have the same dog in another dimension. So what Spirit is doing is they're bringing all your dimensional lives, past, future, and now, into play, into your DNA. So it's kind of cool that how you can have different roles. So that's kind of pretty awesome. I've been experiencing that. Please do not have any fear into any of this. Live in gratitude. Be one with your critters. Be one with your people, and then go farther. Go be one with the person in the grocery store. When you do all these things, this ascension is going to be so much easier. Again, it's not a race. It's definitely not a race. It's going to be at your time, and nobody is left behind. Everybody is going to be ascending, and it's going to be at your pace. So I plan on doing this more frequently. Actually, this was kind of fun. So I might be doing another one later today, or maybe one tomorrow. Feel free to leave me a comment or a question, and I'll be happy to help you. Namaste.